Right now, a huge name in the industry, and that is Bose. This is the Bose Solo 5 television sound system. This is at a sale price and on 6 easy payments of $37.49 with free shipping and handling. The 6 easy payments do go away at the end of the day. One of the things, and this is Mr. Brett Hamilton.
She's Caboodle.
Kit and Caboodle, that's a good one. There he is, Brett Hamilton, not Kit. He's been here since 2008. Wow. And you know what, when we talk about televisions though, Brett, I have this problem with mine. It's one of those, big TVs.
Looks beautiful, right?
Yeah, it's thin, great picture, but I am constantly turning up the volume. I can't hear it.
Yeah, and that's the problem. The TVs look better. They're thinner, the tech is better, the picture's better, the image is better, all that blah, blah, blah. But there's no place to put audio in here. There's no place to put a set of speakers like when we had the big clunky boxed TVs long before high def. So how do you fix that problem without drilling a whole bunch of holes in your wall and putting wires under the carpet and down into the basement and back up into the living room? You plug in this one wire. You take the name that's been around for more than 50 years, and all they do is audio, and that's Bose. They don't make blenders, they don't make toaster ovens, they're not making radial tires and all that stuff. They're just doing audio. And I could sit here and yak about it all night long, or I can give you guys a little taste test.
Okay.
I'm going to start by playing the music or the scene from the movie through just the speakers that are inside the television itself. In fact, those speakers, for some reason, are wedged underneath the TV. It makes no sense to me. Then we're going to switch over, and you'll see a visual. We'll switch over, and we'll play the Bose. So this is what it sounds like. If you were to listen,
before you do it though, can the people at home actually hear? Will they be able to hear the difference because they don't have a Bose?
Well, that's interesting.
They have their TV that is my TV that I can't hear anything.
Okay, here's the deal. We're trying to solve the problem you're about to have. But what's miraculous about this is you will notice a difference. You're going to notice a difference in the tone, the bottom end that'll come to life. Even though you're listening on your TV speakers, this is not about volume. We're not turning this one up and this one down or this one down and this one up. We're enhancing the way that the audio sounds so that it sounds like the blockbuster movie or it sounds like your favorite TV show or your sporting event and all that good stuff.
Okay.
So what does it sound like? Well, let's listen to it just with the TV speakers. And you're going to listen through the microphones that we're wearing to keep it nice and honest.
I've been here long enough for them to recognize me. I learned to ignore the whispers, the lingering
Okay, if you don't have anything to compare it to, that's not too bad, right?
Right.
At least I could carry out my work.
But all of a sudden, it changes when all that bottom end comes to life, all that low end. But listen for the little nuances.
I learned to notice things.
They all go away when I turn it off. Watch this.
And just like that, it's time again.
Back to the TV, and it sounds hollow, right? You lose all the definition, you lose the detail. Wait for the Bose to come back.
I understand now.
TV? Where's the excitement?
Oh gosh.
Ready for this big finish? By the by,
That's unbelievable.
if you walk into a diner
and
there's a lady wearing sunglasses, and she's handcuffed to a briefcase,
Run!
get it to go.
Get it to go.
That's pretty crazy though, right? Again,
Yeah.
you're listening through the problem that essentially we're trying to get rid of, the problem that we're trying to solve. You're listening through one or two tiny speakers buried somewhere in that beautiful television of yours. Well, the nice part about this technology right here is it's essentially two wires. In fact, I'm going to spin this around, show you right on top before I forget, because I know a lot of you get nervous when it comes to technology.
Yeah, I do.
And you go, what's it going to take to make this happen? Here's what it takes. You take the power plug.
That comes with it.
It comes with it. Everything I'm going to show you comes with it. You're going to plug it into the wall. Boop, there's one plug. The other one is what's called an optical cable. It's basically the digital version of the red, the yellow, and the white that we used to use for our VCRs and stuff. You're going to plug it in where it says optical. You're done. Because this is smart enough to talk to your TV. And then anything you plug into your TV, Antonella, like a gaming system or a DVD player or a Blu-ray player or a blah, 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 will automatically play through here because you have a universal, pardon my head, you have a universal remote control. And this is pretty cool too. This will now operate everything that you use on your TV. So if it's a Blu-ray player or a DVD player or your cable box or a satellite box or any of that good stuff, this is now a universal remote to operate all the different components. And bonus round, that little icon right there, I will buy you a big giant glass of wine if you can tell me, Antonella, what that button right there does.
I can't see it. Wait, I can't see
One
it.
that's
Bluetooth.
Yeah, big glass of wine for you, winner.
Hey. I love my job.
Kit Caboodle. All right, so When you turn on the Bluetooth, then all of a sudden, the music from your phone, the music from your tablet, the music from your iPad, from anything that's Bluetooth enabled, and believe it or not, the phone you have has Bluetooth in it. Chances are the computer or the tablet you have has Bluetooth in it. You can send the audio from those devices to here as well. So you're not just buying a TV speaker, you're buying a speaker that's Bose technology for the television and also for your music and all the other goodness that you listen to.
So here's the thing is I hate wasting my time.
Okay.
And
Who
so
doesn't?
when who doesn't?
Yeah.
So when I have my downtime, which is I'm not working, I'm not cleaning the house, paying the bills, doing, chores and things like that, and it's my downtime. I love to watch television. I love to watch movies.
Yep.
I love to shop on QVC on TV, just watch the show. And so why wouldn't I make it the best experience it possibly can be? One of the problems that I have, though, is it's dialogue. I have a hard time hearing dialogue. Like when people are talking in a movie or in a show, I'll hear everything else but words. The words aren't good for me. I don't know why, and I inevitably end up turning it up.
And rewinding.
Yes.
And then playing it
so
again
now
and
you
rewinding.
told me that this has
Yeah.
something called a dialogue button.
Yeah, so this is the extra little bonus that most people don't realize. And again, because Bose does nothing but enhance audio and make it sound like it was recorded originally, whether it's music or a soundtrack, take a look at this button right here. This looks like a little thought bubble when you're watching a cartoon. That button right there, with a touch of that button, you can basically enhance the mid-range. So let's not get too techie here, but audio is low end, the bass, the bottom end. And you've got the treble up here, which is the high tinty sound. Our voices essentially are in the mid-range for the most part. So if we can enhance that, if we can enhance what we're talking about right now and kind of peel away the highs and the lows temporarily, so that you can hear what the actors are saying, you can hear what the reporter is saying, you can hear what the announcers at a baseball or a football game or a sporting event are saying.
Yeah.
We don't play that game where we're like, rewind that, let me turn it up.
Yeah.
Rewind that, let me turn it up again.
Yeah.
Your husband or your wife is sleeping next to you, the last thing they want to hear
Yeah.
is whatever it is that you're trying to watch. So now you don't have to turn it up as loud, you don't have to keep rewinding it. That dialogue button kind of saves the day by making that audio and that dialogue easier
That
to
makes
hear.
it nice for everyone in my family, because I'll be honest with you, I hear it from everyone I live with.
Yeah.
Mom, can you
Turn
turn
it down.
down the TV? Geez, Antoinette, it's so loud. What's wrong? And I'm like, there's just parts that I don't hear. I hear some good, and then I don't hear the words that well. Here's the thing, though, is too, if you've bought a cheaper television, because we've done that for our kids, for their gaming rooms and stuff. And with the cheaper televisions, the reasons why they're cheaper is because they pull back on the speakers and on the sound system. So when you think you're getting a really good deal on a TV, and you probably are, where they save the money is in the speakers, right, Brett?
That's the catch. So they have to make a difference someplace. They have to save some money someplace. But unfortunately, even with a really big, expensive name brand, high-end TV now, when a TV is this thick or this thin, we're talking about less than an inch, where are you going to put an audio system? There's physically no room inside the television, right? I don't care whether you bought it last year or 5 years ago, whatever it might be. There's no room for the audio. So in many cases, it's not that the TV manufacturers are trying to stick it to you. They want it to look beautiful, and there's sacrifice. Well, the sacrifice can be fixed by adding something like this. And again, the alternative is to turn it up. And even if you turn it up, that doesn't make it cleaner. That doesn't make it sound any better, just increasing the volume. This at any level is going to sound great, but this is much easier than putting 3 speakers in the front of your room. Then you got to put 2 speakers in the back of the room. Then you got to buy a subwoofer, which is all the bass, and put that on the floor. Then you got to wire all that stuff together and figure out how to get it to the TV without having all the wires visible. Or you can plug in 1 wire to the wall, 1 wire to your television, and then you could do something that's pretty cool. You can go and change the experience completely. You can change the way that you hear the shows that you're watching, the TV movies, the television shows, the music. Check it out. TV sound means we're listening to the speakers.
I'm
going to lean in so you can hear from my mic.
Bose.
Bose.
At least I could carry out my work in peace. They knew not to ask questions.
Does it sound like something's missing when we switch back?
A lot, yeah.
All that low end.
This thing's. When it gets quiet. There's a reason. And just like that, it's time again. It's hard to believe at first, but I got used to it.
All right, last time. Listen for what you're missing. because now we'll bring it back for the big finale.
Time they will too.
That's incredible.
That cost $50 million to make that scene.
You're kidding me.
I am kidding.
Oh, that's so gullible. Okay, 6 payments of $37.49. That is a sale price, and you get free shipping and handling. By the way, the 6 easy payments, those go away at the end of the day. Thank you so much, Brett.
See you soon. Thank you.
Loved it. Kit, right? Your Kit?
Your caboodle.
Caboodle?
I don't know. That kit's
Okay.
over there.
Okay. All right. Don't forget, we've got you live on our Facebook 2 page. Alex, how are you today?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm doing good. I'm really glad you're here because I love doing shows with you. You make things so easy to understand.
Thank you.
You brought us the HP Stream 14